welcome back to Clean with Kate. And this is the mopping session. I don't know if I've managed to edit these two together. If I have, that was great, but if not, it's going to be a separate video. Anyway, so I've cleaned the bins out. I just need to empty the rest of the bins. Bear with me, actually. I have let my husband know, so he's off to pick the puppies up. They were very quick. So he popped back to work, but now he's going back to pick them up. When he comes in, he will hopefully take this... Oh, the timer's going. I've got to pause the timer. So I'm going to need to give myself a bit more time, aren't I? Because I didn't pause the timer. Right, this rubbish is going to the bin. Oh golly, he's put a really awful bin bag in here, which is breaking. I don't tend to use those awful ones. I need to get rid of them actually. I have nice expensive bin bags for this bin. I'm going to have to double bag, or this is going to end up being a bit of a disaster and going all over the floor. Why has he used the horrible cheap bin bag when he's got the lovely expensive bin bags? Which these are absolutely useless. They're not fit for purpose. They were a bad buy. I'm going to have to put it in a much stronger one. Oh, I'm probably going to end up with rubbish everywhere. Oh, golly. Best laid plans. I need to talk to my husband about which bin bags to put in the bin. In fact, I need to take the horrible ones away so he won't use them. Right, okay. Oh, the other reason I need to bag them properly is otherwise the puppies will be straight into the rubbish because I'm going to leave it at the back door. I need to try and finish this. I need to try and do you know what? I need to get the mopping done because they're going to be on their way home soon. So let's just get the rubbish out. I'm going to mop. Put that there for now because I'm going to probably clean out the fridge. Right. That can go back to the barn. It's been cleaned out. Sorry, I'm moving too fast, aren't I? Making you dizzy. You can just sense my panic now of, oh my goodness, I haven't finished. The puppies are coming home. I think it's going to have to be a really quick mop. I need to put that pillow, that cushion back with its cushion cover. I'm going to put this away. I don't think I'm going to get any more vacuuming done once the puppies come in. But I am going to get a bit of spot cleaning done on this floor, and I'm going to mop the floor, just mop the high traffic areas. It might only be a 5-minute mop, but it's better than no mop. Whoops, whacked my camera. Right, breathe, Kate. I thought I'd have longer than this. They've not actually been out very long, or maybe I have got a lot done though, haven't I? I've got a lot done. So I started just after they left. Right, I'm just going to quickly wipe this bin down and then I'm going to mop the floors. I need to put the bin bag in it I want, so I don't have to go through that every week. I'm going to give it a quick wipe down the outside first, and then we'll wipe down the inside. It's really just quick freshen up of the bin. I need to order a new bin actually for the new barn. Let's just clean that cloth again. Because now we've started to use the barn. My daughter stayed there. Once the kitchen's in, people will be cooking in there. We need a bin. And I haven't currently got any spare bins that aren't in use. Right, let's just wipe down the top ever so quick. This is like just really not perfect detail cleaning. This is just a freshen up on the bin, just to keep it smelling good. And do a more detailed clean on the bin when I'm in zone 2. And they got a good detail clean last week. But if you do them as part of your weekly home blessing, as well as taking the rubbish out, you give the bin a quick clean, they never get bad. I'm going to leave that there because I still need to clean the green bin when it comes back. Right, normally I would leave it to dry, but then the risk is somebody else puts the bin liner in it and I want a nice, that's not the bin liner. And maybe there's no, that might be the reason. There aren't any of my expensive bin liners left. I've used them all. Okay, I need to bring some new ones through. That's why, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'll leave that for now. I need to take the horrible bin liners out though. Where are they? Those ones. They're all right for decluttering, but they're not strong enough for a full load of rubbish in the bin. I'm going to take them somewhere else, because if I was doing a 27 fling boogie, they're fine for that. But they're just really poor quality bin bags. So I'm going to put them up here out of the way. so that he can't put them in the kitchen bin. He doesn't realise clearly that they're not great quality. They're probably a bad buy. Right, okay, what have I done now? Done the bins. I haven't dealt with the mail, but I'm going to leave that for my husband, and I'm going to do the mopping. Because most of the mail's for him anyway. I deal with my mail as it comes in. I deal with the junk mail as it comes in, and get it into the recycling. But he does have quite a bit of mail to deal with. So I shall plonk it in front of him with a nice cup of coffee. Right, I am going to use my favourite flash. I'm going to use the bicarbonate soda. And there's the timer going again. That's good timing. So I'm on the last one now, thank goodness. So 2 capfuls. For many years I thought it was 1 capful until I actually read the instructions on the bottle. And was amazed to see it's 2. Right, let's put 10 minutes on. I'm hoping I can do this in less than 10, which would be wonderful. And I may go for a bit of spot cleaning as well. So I probably need to bring a cloth with me. What have I got in my bag? It's a nice, I've got a nice blue one. That'll probably be a good choice. Right, I'm going to start in the kitchen. I always start in the kitchen on my mopping. I'll do the kitchen first, then the high traffic areas, and then the utility room, and finally I might do the downstairs loo if I have time. But let's just see what we can get done in 10 minutes, and hopefully it will give it time to dry before the puppies get back, although that might be pushing it. I probably should have done it sooner. If I should have done it before, if I'd done it before the bins, it might have been dry. Do you know what? I'll tell you what, my energy levels have shot up. Since the message about the puppies are ready, I thought, oh my goodness, I need to speed up. So having a deadline definitely makes you focus. That's why I've given myself the deadline of having the new barn, at least one of the new barns, with a functioning kitchen by Christmas, because I've got people staying in it. My children are staying in it, and one of them was staying in there with her partner and her dogs. The boys, one of the boys is definitely staying in there, I think. I'm not sure about the other one. I think he may want to be in the main house, but we shall see. Give some options, but I've given myself that deadline that it'll be ready by Christmas. Ideally the week before Christmas, to give me a bit of breathing space. But do you know what? It really has focused us since we've had that deadline. We've accomplished more since we set that deadline in the last couple of weeks than we'd accomplished in the last couple of months, just because we know now we're working to a deadline. Before it was very sort of, we don't have a deadline, there's no rush, we'll just take our time and enjoy the process, which is good, but actually it has helped us to focus. Otherwise I think it could have taken us forever to make decisions and on the kitchen. And actually we've gone with a design that means if we change our mind or we want to change, it's very easy to change it because it's all freestanding. Golly, I am so warm. Mopping in front of an Arga is very warm indeed. Do you know, this floor's not bad. It got mopped on Friday. Even though we've had 5 dogs in the house, it's not bad. But it hasn't been raining. It has been very dry, which probably helped. I've seen it worse. So we're going to have nice clean puppies on a nice clean floor. Hopefully it'll dry, because they'll probably come in. They're going to be exhausted. So I need to get a mat down in front of the Arga, because they're probably just going to want to sleep. Oh, I must remember to rinse my mop. Sometimes when I get over enthusiastic, I do forget to get the dirt off the mop. But actually, it's not much coming off. The floor is remarkably clean. Do you know, I think it's because we spent most of our time in the new barn this weekend. This floor just didn't get as dirty as it would normally. This one's always needs a going over, because this is where we make the coffee. This is a little coffee pantry. And actually this needs look, I think I need to do a detailed clean in this pantry and pull everything out and get behind things. This definitely needs a going over. I meant to get to it last week when we were detail cleaning the zone, but I just didn't. But I can see it really needs it. I'm going to have to make time to do that before Christmas. I might try and get it done this week, because it's not a huge job. It is only a tiny little room. Right. That's the other good thing when you do weekly home blessing, because you're going around lots of parts of your house, you see what needs doing. And you can think, I need to write that on my to-do list to do later in the week. It focuses your mind, like I now know my stairs need dusting. Because I looked at them, sat and looked at them while I was having my cup of tea. Right, keep going, Kate. Come on, you can do this. We're on the homeward stretch. This room's always the worst, because particularly by the sink is always pretty bad. This is just so much water gets spilled, and the puppies drink their water and make a mess. Yeah, this will definitely dirtier here. There's a lot more. The water's going brown now. So I knew that pantry was always at one area that's the floor's dirty. And also the bins in there. So yeah, that's a messy room with the coffee machine. People spill coffee. And let's get, I do like to do this bit because this does take a lot of use. Right, this is the messy kitchen where all the messy things get done. Okay, let's move to the next room. I can't remember if I did the step. If I had more time, I'd try and do my office, but I just don't think I'm going to get time today. I'll see how we go. But I just want to get the main areas done. Okay, let's hope it dries quickly so the puppies won't have a wet floor. Because they are going to be tired, aren't they? Let's put some lights on so we can see what we're doing. Anyway, I'm nearly finished now. Thank you. If you're still with me, well done. Even with the little break, well done. We managed to keep going. Golly, that was a long slog. Oh, Kate, don't slow down now. You're nearly at the end. I can feel myself thinking, oh, I'm nearly finished. Yahoo! If you're cleaning along with me or doing jobs in your home, let me know what you're doing. It's nice to think we're doing it together. Which are your favourite tasks to do around the house, and which are your least favourites? I would say my least favourites are... my least favourite is vacuuming with the big heavy vacuum cleaner, just because it's so physical and heavy. I think that's why I felt a little depleted today. I don't use that every week. But I just felt I really wanted to give those carpets a good vacuum, because at this time of year, the moths will have laid eggs in the carpets. And I want to, if there's any moth eggs in the carpets, I just want to suck them up with the big vacuum. Because otherwise what happens is the moth's eggs hatch. And they turn into grubs, which then eat the carpets and produce more moths next year. And the whole cycle starts again. So if I can really get on top of it now and reduce the amount of eggs or grubs in the carpets, I'm hoping that will give me a much better look after my carpets. I have to keep my jumpers in plastic bags to prevent moth damage, my wool jumpers. If you have any good tips for dealing with moths or preventing moth damage, let me know. I'm always keen to learn. I would say this year has been much better. I've had far less moth damage, so I think I'm winning the battle, but I've just got to keep it up. Just got to keep on it, keep vigilant, look for any signs of moths. But I haven't had to use chemicals this year because I've been vacuuming the rugs regularly. I've got away without using chemicals. I've got away just using moth traps and vacuuming. Whereas one year it was so bad I did have to use some chemical treatments, which I don't like to do. I don't like to use pesticides, especially in the house. Although you do have to use pesticides with your dogs, don't you? Which is something that just feels very alien to me. I don't like using anything like that. I'm a predominantly organic gardener, so I don't like using chemicals that kill things, because golly knows what they do to us. Do you know, if I've got a bit of spare time, I'm going to just mop under these dressers, because it will get a lot of muck out, I know. It'll stick to the mop and come out, so probably be lots of dog hair under there. Maybe I should vacuum first, thinking about it. I don't really want my mops covered in black dog hair. Do you know what, I might go into the barn and just do the spot spot mopping on the bits, the worst bits. Good, that's a lot better. Look at that. Oh, I haven't done the utility room yet, have I? I said I was going to do that too. And that water is definitely looking muckier now. But the kitchen was pretty good. The kitchen wasn't bad. Let's go in here. Oh, maybe I should have brought the bucket through. I'm just going to give it a really quick mop in here. This one doesn't always get done, so it's a really good opportunity at the moment. It's quite tidy in here, relatively. It's all relative, isn't it? But this room has had a huge dog crate in it, so it was hard to mop. I think I might need to go over that again with some clean water. I need to bring the bucket with me. How much are we doing for time? Oh, 4 seconds. I'm not going to get the big barn done. But you know what? It's better than it was. I'm going to save the big barn for another time. Because I'm tired. The puppies are due back any minute. Let's cancel that timer. Right, let's move those wellies out of the way. I'm just going to finish with this. Just going to give this a really good clean. Oh, it's so nice to finally get in here and do this. I've been wanting to get in here with less stuff. It's so lovely to do this. I don't think you know how much I've been wanting to do this. Let's pull this one out. Just get under here. Oh, that's so good. It's a really old floor, this. Right, that's very satisfying. I'm actually feeling really, really positive that I got all that done. I wasn't sure I was going to fit it all in today, but I did. It took me a bit longer than I thought. I think I've been about an hour and a half, including the break. That's not bad. It needed doing. And after the busy weekend, it needed a bit of extra TLC. Now I can sit back, relax for 5 minutes, and decide what I'm going to have for lunch. I'm trying to eat something healthy today. Let's get rid of this water. Let's see, oh, look at that. That really did need doing. I don't think I need so many pairs of wellies in here, do I? I need to have a reduction on the wellies and maybe the dog crates as well. There's 3 dog crates in here, which is a bit over the top. Let's put this up to dry. Whoops. Okay. Let's bung that back in the corner. That washing machine's nearly finished. It's got 1 minute to go. So that's pretty good timing. I need to get it straight out because there's a lot of towels in there that I want to tumble while it's daylight. Good. I'm going to finish doing the bins when the bins have come back. But you know what? I'm done. And this floor is almost dry. So I'm going to just sit down for 5 minutes with my cup of tea. Thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know how you're getting on with your housework, and if you're enjoying the videos, I'd love to hear from you. And please like, comment and subscribe to Clean with Kate. It's really appreciated. Anyway, bye for now.